I'm Kristine McIntyre, and I am the stage director of Florencia.
My name is Ashraf Suwailam. I am playing the role of the captain of the El Dorado.
My name is Levi Hernandez, and I play Alvaro.
My name is Nmon Ford, and I play the role of Riolobo.
Hello, I'm Mackenzie Whitney, and I am playing Arcadio.
My name is Adriana Zabala, and I play Paula in the opera.
My name is Rachel Sterrenberg, and I am playing Rosalba.
My name is Elizabeth Caballero, and I am singing the title role of Florencia in Florencia en el Amazonas. And she is an opera diva. And like every good opera diva, she brings her little dog. This is Shumi.
Florencia is a great example of opera as journey. 7 people on a riverboat together going up the Amazon River. Everyone is going for their own reasons, but ultimately everyone is searching for something, whether that's searching to get back to someone that they used to be, searching to become somebody new, looking to transform their life in some kind of way. It's an opera about the tremendous human capacity for change and transformation, and what happens when we let love into our lives and how it can fill the darkest parts of our soul.
Each character has a strong relationship with love through a different story. And my love is with my career, the boat, the Amazon. I love what I do. I've dedicated my life to it. What I do in the opera in this particular story is I get to re-witness a love story that I had seen many years ago that goes on between Florencia and Cristobal. And I had carried her on my boat before, and now I recognize her, but I don't reveal that I do. And I watch her do her trip down the Amazon all the way back in search for her beloved. I marvel at watching her transform, as well as everybody, of course.
Alvaro is part of a relationship, a marriage that's kind of fallen apart, kind of drifted apart. And both partners are trying to find each other, find that love in this trip. And been very unsuccessful for the most part, but hopefully they find that.
So the story of the opera, from Riolobo's point of view, centers on 2 main themes. The first is nature, which is represented by the river on which the boat is traveling, and the other would be the characters who are the other people on the boat. He sees their lives and how they interact with each other, how things are changing in their lives and how the relationships are evolving, and he sees that juxtaposed against what's happening in nature as they go down the river, and there are all these different things coming together. So I would say Riolobo is the character in the opera who has the most, let's call it 30,000-foot view of everything that's going on. He can really see things in an overall arc, and being a part of that for him is what makes everything so interesting.
Arcadio is a young man who wants nothing more than to be off of the ship and into an airplane. He wants to be a pilot. As he's sitting there thinking about life, he runs across a young woman in distress, helps her out, falls in love with her, and from there on, it's a love story for him.
Paula and Alvaro have been married for a couple of decades, and they've hit a really rough patch. So they decide to replicate a trip down the Amazon that they took many years ago when they were first in love. And though they both go in with their best intentions and their best ability to somehow find the romance, they're so badly off and they're so far along in their difficulty with each other and with themselves that they continually not only stumble with each other, but they end up pushing each other to a brink that really forces a very hard-fought and deeply felt resolution in their marriage.
So the story of the opera from Rosalba's point of view, she's a journalist and she's riding down the Amazon on the El Dorado, the boat, and she is hoping to get an interview with the famous opera singer Florencia Grimaldi, because she's been writing a book about her for almost 2 years. So this is going to be the culmination of all of her hard work. But on this boat, she meets a guy, and it completely upturns her whole life. So I think her story is left to be heard after she meets the guy.
The story of Florencia en el Amazonas, from Florencia's point of view, would be that she's a superstar diva soprano, and she is returning to her homeland in search of a long lost love that she left behind before she became the soprano, the superstar soprano that she is. And she's a hopeless romantic, and she's a dreamer, she's a lover, and it's basically a story of love through many different aspects of love, young love, maybe older, more resented love, and then there's the hopeful love that I think Florencia is.